If a woman meets a guy that she loves 100%, she genuinely respects based on shared interest, belief system, and value system, it is almost impossible for that woman to cheat on that man.
Yes. Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about men?
A man is the same thing, but I'm just telling you, it is more significant for a woman.
I think cheating is more so something that stems internally from some people. I think Kay has a point there when he's talking about if you meet somebody that fits every checkbox that you have and you're feeling content with your partner, you're feeling love, you're safe, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
People explore because they are not dating the person they really want to be with. They are just dating somebody else, maybe to fill in the gap. For example, I always tell people that the wife you're married to or the girl you date most times is a reflection of your financial capacity as a man.
Yes. The man wants an incentive, so you can't tell me that if a woman is with someone that they treat whatever, meaning that they won't cheat. If you're going to cheat, it will happen.
Dating should be very intentional. You have to choose the boyfriend that you know you will be happy to live with. So for example, some people say they like a guy that is 7 foot 65 inches, but you're dating this guy who is like 5'4", 5'6", because this guy has money. There is no way you will not cheat on this guy if you see some tall guy tomorrow.
Wow, that's a powerful statement.
I believe strongly marriage is like everything you find in the grocery shop
Everything you find in a grocery shop.
that has expiry date.
So there's expiry dates for marriages.
Yes, it's a bitter truth that we cannot actually accept as human beings. But when you take
I'm
a
so
good
sorry, I don't agree to that.
I don't
I
agree.
don't really agree to that either.
it's okay. It's just an objective view. There are a lot of people when it comes to marriages that are long terms, like 20 years, 10 years. They just come to a point whereby they are not enjoying the marriage; they are enduring the marriage.
Yeah.
They would love to walk out if they had the chance,
Of
but they
course.
just cannot.
Of course.
because of a lot of factors.
Yes.
Going to a grocery shop to buy a packet of milk and then it expires after 2 weeks. It's in your fridge. You can get rid of it if you want to,
Yeah,
right?
you
But if
need
you
to.
want to still keep it, then still drink it.
But you're gonna fall
Even
sick.
after it's expired, right?
Yeah.
But then you have to deal with the sickness and all of that, right? This is how marriage is. Marriage gets to a point where people really would love to just toss it out the window. But then they just can't. They keep remaining in the marriage and they just start enduring. But genuinely, in the depths of their heart, they are not happy.
Wow.
This is why I tell you that marriages have expiry date.
Wow. Marriages is an upgrade from a relationship in a sense where you're now elevating that relationship and saying, hey, you're the one and I'm the one now. We're just going to be together in this for the rest of our lives. I've changed my narrative from tolerating my partner to being patient. It speaks the same lingo, but it gives the exact opposite effect. Example, if I'm telling you, hey, Kitty, I'm tolerating you, right? How do you feel?
I feel really like unimportant.
That's the reaction that we're gonna incite other people. If I change the narrative and say, hey Kitty, you know what? I'm patient. I want to be patient in this. We're gonna work through this all together. I'm saying this not from a standpoint of what I read online. I'm saying this from my own experience.
Yeah.
It took him 1 year to reflect, and now he's at a crossroad, not sure to reconcile with his ex or move on to a new one. He needs advice on this. Before I move on to the next comment, Kay, what would you say to that?
Sorry, I was reading something. What? Read it again. Sorry.
For Imer, which is your best friend, took him 1 year to reflect, and now he's at a crossroad, not sure to reconcile with his ex or move on to a new one. He needs advice on this. I think you might need to be specific on this, Imer. Maybe we can't.
Yes,
we can't really
it's,
speak
still,
about
it's
this.
still a bit vague.
Yeah, we can't speak about
Yes,
this
but
episode.
I would
Whether
always
you're
I
cheated
would
on,
I would always
abused.
advise based on my vast experience. I would always advise if you cannot really forgive somebody, don't go back to that person.
Yeah.
Because the toxicity in that relationship will outlive both of you. You will poof. Sorry, poof means you will. That is
You would die.
yes. the toxicity will outlive you.
I
So
actually second
if you
that.
really cannot forgive, to be very honest, my truthful answer to what you asked, I can forgive a girl that cheated on me. Okay, I can forgive. But if I am in a situation where I genuinely cannot forgive her, I will never continue with her.
Walk away.
Instead, you can even be, fuck buddies, but don't be in a serious relationship. Yes, I'm a realist. That is how it is.
Wow.
Okay, let's
Thanks,
continue.
thanks. Okay.
Then lastly, please don't cheat. But if you want to cheat, wear condom. I'm a realist.
Yes.
My conversations will always be abrasive because I'm a realist. I don't come here to play. You understand?
Yes.
I'm a realist. These are the social ills that are happening in society. And we're not going to sugarcoat handling them or navigating them, right? So if you want to cheat, use condom. Don't complicate the life of people you truly love.
So you're trying to say that if you want to cheat, use condom. So what about it? Like someone said, you liking pictures on Instagram and social media is
Conclusion.
cheating. is cheating, meaning that if they want to like those pictures, they should create a spam page as condom. Is that what you mean?
I think we saved that
Conclusion.
Conclusion. We want to conclude,
They should
not
create
start
a different
another war.
page to like those pictures.
He's gonna
They should
make
create,
this
no,
another 30 minutes long.
I'm just saying they'll create another page to like
Hey,
those
studio,
pictures.
can we rent one
they
more hour?
don't-
No? This we cannot conclude. No. My studio guys
We are
are
done,
like,
we are done.
we got to
Studio
go
said
home. Please, enough. Conclusion.
Okay, conclusion.
Conclusion.
Our conclusion to this is that people actually change. Whatever they think, or ladies would think that you can't change for good, even though you've cheated before. Some people can actually change and be a better person in the same relationship. Yes, the same relationship might take time. Like, of course, the person is hurt and the person needs to rebuild that trust again. It might take time for the person to understand that you've actually changed to be good. And if you're going through a new relationship, you can be a good person in a relationship, a change guy. So all I'll say that people actually do change.
Thank
And
you.
That's it.
Thank you for the conclusion. Kitty.
My conclusion is that cheating is actually a reflection of yourself. So if you're cheating on your partner, then you're probably not dealing with something within yourself and you need to get that checked out, because don't fuck somebody else up for it.
I love that.
Just saying.
I love that.
So I also want to urge people to forgive those who have hurt you, but don't be stupid. And that's my conclusion.
Thank you. Thank you, Kitty.
And manipulation.
Miko.
Don't be
Miko,
manipulated.
your people are waiting for you to conclude something to.
My conclusion is, if you ever get cheated on or you're the one cheating, and if you want to change,
Watch the person.
please always to think of yourself first before jumping into another partner. Reflect yourself, heal yourself, work yourself up, make yourself feel stable, health checked, your family and friends. You always have to check yourself first before you jump into a different relationship or thinking about going back to your previous relationship.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That was very deep.
That's
Isn't
like
it?
what Vankat said. Me, myself,
And
and
I.
I. Because how do you know how to love your neighbor if you don't love yourself?
Exactly.
That's why the Bible says, love your neighbor as
You love
yourself.
Yes.
Because you have to know how to love yourself before you can love your neighbor. And also, in line with what Kitty said, the Bible did not say love your neighbor more than yourself. You have to love yourself first.
Yes. Thank
Trust
you.
him.
Thank you for sharing. I would like to just share my conclusion. I think cheating begins up here. And I don't know how to really structure this out, but if it begins up in here, and if you're in a very committed, very loving relationship, maybe you want to try talking it out, seeking for, either counseling as the extreme measure or the preventive measures. But I think having a chat with your partner and saying, I'm having this very weird sense of wanting to do this or wanting to do that. If your partner and you are open enough to have that constructive conversation, I think you can nip cheating in the bud. Because at the end of the day, cheating destroys. It doesn't give you long-lasting pleasure. It gives you for that night, cool, right? You get that whatever satisfaction you get, but over time, it's more damage than anything else. It damages you. It damages your partner. It damages relationships. And if you are married with kids and everything, it damages your children as well. And you can never come back from that if that happens on a regular. So I think cheating begins up here. If you can nip it in the bud up here, you can prevent cheating.
And sometimes cheating begins down there.
Urge, bro. The urge comes back here.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it's also
The brain is down there, but the control is up here.